Okay, here is the first update I wanted to share today. It's going to be regarding Canvas Commons. As you may recall, one of the biggest challenges to Canvas Commons, which if you're not sure what it is, it's just basically a repository where teachers can contribute things like lessons, assignments, resources, quizzes, basically anything you can do in Canvas in your course, you can share out to the Commons so that the rest of the teaching community could benefit from your greatness. So one of the challenges has been that you couldn't actually look at the content before you imported it into your course. So let's say, for example, you were looking for a lesson or a quiz or an assignment. You didn't know what was actually on it until you imported it into your course. So that took additional steps, it took additional time, and it kind of loaded up your course with potentially content that's not that great. So what Canvas built in is the ability for you to preview content before you actually import it into your course. So let's just say, for example, I am looking for a lesson about geography. First thing that I've noticed here is with Canvas Commons, you actually have to kind of type kind of slowly because it's filtering as you're typing, which can be super fun. I'm just going to do autofill there. And just over here, so you know, you can sort by most relevant, latest, most favorited, most downloaded, or you can go filter and you can look for particular content type, so an assignment or a video, and you can actually indicate grade levels as well. So let's just say I want things in grades 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and I X that out, and here are some things. So for example, if we want to look at this geography quiz, you just click on it, and in the preview pane you'll actually see the questions that are on it. You'll see the type of question, you'll see the choices, so you can kind of look at the rigor and difficulty. Now keep in mind, as you import these into your own courses, if you like it, you can edit these as if they were your own. So the preview feature is nice because it allows you to look at something before you import it. When you're ready, if this is something that you want to bring into your course, you just simply click the import download, pick the course you want it to go in, which of course who wouldn't want this in their algebra course? And then at the bottom, make sure you click import into course. Do not click download, because if you click download, it's going to download that file in a particular file type that is not useful. So make sure you hit import into course. Once you do that, it takes a few moments depending on the size of the resource. It will go into your course. So if it was a quiz, you'll look under quizzes. If it was an assignment, you'll look under assignments, and so on. And then again, once it's in your course, it's yours to edit. The other enhancement that has been added to Canvas Commons is the ability to favorite things. So what does that mean? So all these things that are starred, it means they're favorited. Someone has looked at it and said, hey, this is something that is very useful for me. So one of the things that you can do, and this only works with certain content types. So for example, documents, videos, audio, and images. So I'm going to show you what you're basically doing here. If you find one of these things in Commons that you liked, so a document, which would just be a file, videos, audio, or images, you can actually go and I'm going to say, I don't know what this is, but Kyle made it and Kyle's pretty smart. So I'm going to click this star. Actually, I'm going to click on it first, and then I'm going to say add to favorites. Now, I'm going to show you something that's pretty cool. I'm going to pause the video so I can switch screens, but I'm going to show you what you can now do with your favorited items from Canvas Commons. Okay, so I've just switched over into my course, and I just chose one of my courses. Now, anywhere where you can access the rich content editor, which is going to be anything from announcements to assignments to discussions, pages, anywhere where you can access the rich content editor, you may or may not have noticed that there's this icon on here. That is for importing your favorited, I don't know if favorited is the proper terminology, but that's what we're using. That's where you can easily embed those objects that you have favorited in Canvas Commons. So when you click on it, Commons Favorites, it's going to bring up all those things from Commons that you favorited. Okay, so this is the one that I just identified as a favorite from Kyle. So when I click on it, that particular image will, boom, pop right on the page. So what this allows you to do is if there's things that are in the Commons, again, I'm going to click that again so you can see the types of content that this works with. It works with documents, videos, audio, and images. You can't embed a lesson in a lesson. You can't embed a quiz in an announcement. You can only embed documents, videos, audios, and images if you have clicked that star or favorited them in Commons. So those are two big updates to Commons. Hopefully that brings you some value, gives you some reason to get back into the Commons and try to find and crowdsourced material that can help you, supplement your instruction in your classroom.